there really is no easy solution or easy answer to these questions. It does remind me of a story of my first position after college at a church. I was hired to be a full-time youth pastor. I was probably 2 weeks in, and when I was hired, I was very upfront about my past, my criminal history, and the pastor actually saw it kind of as an asset and something that I could share with students eventually, something that I could share with the church eventually. But for now, he asked if we could just kind of keep it quiet. And it was my first new role, my first job. And so it was, okay, that works for me. Come to find out, about 2 weeks into my employment at the church, 2 men come into the pastor's office and express some concerns, and they want to flesh out the answers to some of these questions that they have and see if there's any truth to them. So the pastor calls me up to his office, and it really kind of felt like I was being called to the principal's office again. And here I am, like 20, I don't know how old I was, but I was out of high school and I was out of college. And it really reminded me of sitting in class and being called to the principal's office, which happened way more than what I would like to admit. I knew something felt strange about it, so I went up with an open mind. And when I went up, I saw these 2 gentlemen. One of them was in law enforcement currently, and the other one was the grandfather, who was in law enforcement as well. And come to find out that the granddaughter and daughter of these 2 gentlemen was in the youth group, the one that I was just now hired to lead. And so they did their due diligence and they did a background check. Criminal history popped up on me. And so they went to the pastor and said, hey, what's going on with this? And the pastor said, well, let me call Jeff up here and let me allow him to share his story with you. And so I got to share my story. And to their credit, they were moved with compassion. And they kind of looked at me and said, wow, that is an amazing story. We're glad you're here, because it speaks volumes about how good God is.